This is going to be a general relationship reading if it's meant for you. It's meant for you. It's really interesting because the other day I just felt the urge to sit down and film a reading, and I labeled it as a full moon and 1010 portal reading, and today's 1010. It's basically Monday morning, and I'm about to get myself ready for the day. And I was like, I just have to sit down and film this because there's something in the air. And obviously we know, I mean, that sounds so cheesy. Obviously we know that, it's 1010 and with the full moon in Aries last night, but the energy is so anxious, and people are in that sort of Aries vibe of like wanting to pop off and say things and maybe even like start a bit of a fight. And I think it's because there needs to be this catalyst to shift things. And I don't suggest starting a fight with anybody, but that feeling of when sometimes you just need to have a little bit of conflict in order to push things forward. It almost feels like we're just watching ourselves in real time. I keep saying that, go through this motion of changing. And there's this little bit of a need to not necessarily burn it all down. I don't encourage that, but at the same time, sort of like find a little spark, a spark to move forward. Okay. But anyways, I'm going to do a relationship reading again, for this sort of post full moon and right on the 1010 portal. And kind of feel this out. Now, we do have eclipse season coming up very, very soon. And that eclipse season is going to be particularly hard for Taurus and Scorpio. And I'm not trying to scare my Taurus or Scorpio followers, or any of the fixed signs for that matter, because Leo and Aquarius are included in this. They've had a very, very, very tough year. But in particular, Taurus and Scorpio are really going to feel it on the relationship front. Excuse me. So let's see what's going on in the Divine Feminine's headspace today. And there's the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy. This is all about being decisive. It's also being a little bit more cooler and detached. So in other words, if you're feeling like your emotions are running high, I would suggest that you kind of pull back a little bit and think before you speak. You might want to detach. What are you thinking with today? Are you thinking with logic, or are you thinking with emotion? Because I think there needs to be a bit of a balance with that. So let's take another card to sort of feel it out. And the Nine of Coins, you need to feel good in your own skin. Today is all about confidence within yourself, your own self-concept. Now, again, self-concept is not about actually self-esteem or self-love, but self-concept is the idea that you have of yourself. And that's a whole other conversation that I can do in another video, or we can discuss in a private session. But Nine of Coins says, do something nice for yourself today. Buy yourself some flowers, go out in nature, take a salt bath, and, enjoy yourself in whatever way brings you joy. So let's take a look at what's going on in the Divine Masculine's headspace. Four of Cups. See, how do I say this? The Divine Masculine right now is being given a cup, an opportunity, and they don't know what to do with it. And they're sort of sitting on the fence, and not making a decision is making a decision. And there's nothing that anybody can do to force that decision or to push that decision. The Divine Masculine has to make that decision on their own. Now, when I say Divine Masculine, I should reiterate that everybody has inner feminine and masculine energies. This could very well just be yourself. If you're not in a relationship or dealing with a specific person, this can just be basically the two sides within yourself. Where are you not taking opportunities? Okay. So let's see what else is going on here. The Strength card, Leo energy, finding the strength and the courage. And what I do find very interesting is that, both the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine have orange cards. And orange represents Venus, the sacral chakra, which is, of course, your worthiness, what you value, how you love. And, your person is struggling in their heart, or the Divine Masculine is struggling in the heart, because that's the heart chakra, the green card. Let's see what's going on in the Divine Feminine's heart space. And we've got the King of Wands. Well, we've got king-size combos in the Divine Feminine's order here today. King of Wands is, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's about forward motion and passion and nurturing. Your energy, Divine Feminine, is very strong right now. You're very much in the space of wanting to move forward. You know, I feel like the Divine Feminine is like, it's like steps ahead of the Divine Masculine. But that doesn't mean better than or less than. I just want to remind the Divine Feminines that, you know, you were once in the position of the Divine Masculine. Okay, never forget that. That's why we have to be careful that we don't say, you know, you should do this, you should do that, to your Divine Masculine. Don't should on anyone. Okay, it's super important because it will not change the situation. It will only alienate. Let's see what else is in the Divine Feminine's heart space. The Nine of Cups, ask and you shall receive. Now, interesting, 9-9, King, King. So in the Divine Feminine, they need to feel good in their own skin and need to ask, but they also have to learn how to receive. And this is the key. The Divine Feminine generally, and I say this really with love and respect, does not know how to receive. There's a real difference between nurturing, right, and providing. Nurturing takes time. Being the feminine energy nurtures something, allows it to happen organically. You know, masculine energy is what forces things. It's forward motion. It's chasing. I just want to remind the Divine Feminine, please do not be in chasing energy. Be in receiving mode. Ask, but then allow yourself to receive. Okay? Now, I'm just going to move these cards up a little bit. Let's see what's going on in the Divine Masculine's heart space. Ace of Swords. Okay, I think there is going to be some clarity in the heart space, a recognition, an aha moment, some sort of epiphany in the Divine Masculine's heart space. And there's the Two of Wands. But see, here's the thing. They have to make a decision. The Two of Wands is planning the future. I think the Divine Masculine energy has sort of been avoiding. They haven't been seeing the cup. They don't even know that the cup is there. And, as much as we can be frustrated with that, sometimes they just don't know any better. And I really say that with love. They really don't. Sometimes they just really don't get it. And that's not to say that anybody's unintelligent or stupid. It has nothing to do with that. It's that they're not there yet on the spiritual level or plane to recognize it. Everybody recognizes things in due timing. But, look at these 4 cards here. This is all Venus energy. We are in Libra season. This is Venus. Venus is all about worthiness, feeling good in your own skin, the confidence. It's all about how we love. And you can see that right now, that is a major focus here. Now, let's look at the overall energy between the two. Well, there's victory, 6 of Wands, recognition. This is what I was just saying, aha moments and recognition. There is going to be some sort of recognition. There is going to be a breakthrough, but I would not be surprised if you're experiencing a tower moment or your person is experiencing a tower moment. This is almost like, do you know how, before a commitment is made in a relationship, usually there's some sort of lull or silence or contemplation. And I would just want to say to people, don't be offended if your person is taking time to think things through. I was saying this in my TikTok live yesterday that, I think that people want an instant answer. They want instant gratification. We know that that's a societal thing. Like if you don't know about me yet, then I don't want you. Well, then I'm just going to walk away. I think it's unfair to expect somebody to know right away. Now, obviously, there is a difference between somebody who's quiet for a few weeks versus somebody who's quiet for, 10 months. But I mean, these are things that we can discuss further in a session if you'd like to book one with me. But I do think that overall, there is a bit of a lull here that's happening between the two. And it's okay because we are going through a huge shift. We are watching ourselves right now in real time going through this shift, and it's uncomfortable. It's total growing pains, but there's this anxiousness and there's also a bit of excitement because we know that something is brewing and that something is, coming that is going to be better than you ever expected. Don't be afraid of it. And I think that's why there's a bit of fear right now. I would say, I understand if you're feeling fearful, but recognize that you don't even know what's on the other side of fear until you get there. And the Tower says, yep, things may be burning, old stuff may be burning down, or breaking down, but it's happening for you, not to you. I just want to give you that comfort to know that everything will be okay. But I think that there is a bit of a breakthrough happening here, and it's going to take some time. Now, the King of Coins, yes, speaking of taking time, the King of Coins, does not move quickly. Now, interesting, we have had the King of Swords, the King of Wands, and now we have the King of Coins. We have really strong masculine energy, king energy. And that's good because we want that kind of stable energy. The King of Coins is somebody who's in it for the long haul, faithful, loyal, a provider, got the Midas touch. The underlying energy here says, yeah, it's a long journey, but it's worth it. And we can't try to force anything. We cannot try to make things happen when they're not ready yet. Now let's see what else is here. The Knight of Coins. There you go. Okay, so the Knight of Coins, slowest moving knight in the deck. This is a total trust the process kind of vibe, okay? Total trust the process. But again, this is really testing your patience, and I know that. But key word here, testing. I don't like tests in relationships, believe me, but I feel like as a generalization, everybody feels like they're being tested right now. Please let me know in the comments if that makes sense to you. But let's take a look at clarifying what's in the Divine Feminine's headspace here. Empress, birthing a whole new cycle. The Empress is the Queen of Queens, just like the Emperor would be the King of Kings, so very strong energy here. And Venus, what did I say? Venus energy is all about love, right? Attraction, attractiveness in ourselves and others, feeling good about ourselves, right? Pleasure, happiness, creativity. It's even a card of pregnancy, not that, we're confirming or denying for anybody. Look at this, moving forward. Right? The ship is all about, oops, sorry as I hit my camera, is all about forward motion. Let's see what else we need to know. Well, there's twin flames, 1111. Now, I'm not in the business to confirm or deny. I think that's something that everybody knows in their heart of hearts. 1111, if you're seeing 1111, this is a sign for you. This is a spiritual gateway. This is an ascension. And, yeah, divine partnership, absolutely. And, it's a catalyst for change. There needs to be a balance here of masculine and feminine energies. Okay? And the compass, number 22. Wow, we're building something. True north, life path, seeking truth, know where we're going, make a plan. That's what that Two of Wands down here is all about, making a plan. Okay, so in the Divine Feminine's heart space, well, there's the beaver. The Divine Feminine is struggling because they're thinking, why is this not happening quick enough? And why is this so difficult? It's like things working against you, but you have to be persistent because things will pay off. This is about new things on the horizon, being determined, making dreams real. Ask and you shall receive. The Knight of Coins is trust the process. This essentially is very much about trusting the process. And there's justice, equal giving and receiving, King of Air. Now, interesting, second time now that we would have a king card. Wow. Okay. A lot of king energy, equal giving and receiving, and balance. This is the key here. And that's what it says on the twin flame card there as well. Now, in the Divine Masculine's heart space, we have the Falcon, rise above, strategy. Your person or Divine Masculine is in transition. They're making major life changes. They're deciding what to do. They've got to figure things out, but they also have to trust their intuition. Super, super important. And yeah, the cross, destiny, spirituality, divine guidance, trials, fate. They're almost like in a bit of a crisis that's forcing them to change, right? Overall energy between the two of you, yeah, number 22 again. Wow, we're getting like 222, 1111, a lot of king energy. Okay, there's a decision to make. Which way are we going to go? I really do believe that there's a contemplation here. And look, happiness, harmony, and reconciliation. Openness, warmth, gratitude. I'm filming this on Canadian Thanksgiving, and just as a generalization for the day, be thankful, thank your lucky stars. We're very blessed, and things happen for us, not to us. Underlying energy here, well, there's the man, masculine energy, and we've got luck. You might even have an unexpected rendezvous with your person. Where they spontaneously stop by, or you run into each other, or something just generally unexpected happens. Look, it's another number 2 card. My goodness, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Lots of twos everywhere. So very, very interesting. Okay, let me take some further messages here for all of you about your connection, reflection, projections. You know, you guys are mirroring each other. Just remember that. Okay. So you want to make sure that the energy you're putting out there is open and not closed. Oops, this card went flying here. Look, there's the Ace of Fire. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. There's a spark. There's a passionate new beginning. And you got to get out of the past, lack, and suffering. That's the issue here. We got to move past that old energy. Whatever was in the past is in the past. And there's a bit of guardedness. It's time to be vulnerable. Like I just said, it's time to be open. Now let's take a moon card or two, because last night was the full moon in Aries. Let's just feel it out. Take a reality check. Look at things for how they truly are right now. Okay, full moon in Capricorn energy. Just take a look at how things are right now. What is the actual situation? Okay, don't think of it just from a subjective point of view. Be objective. What is the reason why things are the way they are right now? And what else? A new moon, know your worth. Know that you are deserving. That's that Venus energy. And breathe through the tension. All it is right now is just tests and tension. Everything is going to be all right. Please don't stress. I think that within a little bit of time, you know, once we kind of get through this shift, you're going to see major changes. Now, again, you know, the eclipse season is going to rattle a few things, but it's necessary change. I really hope that this resonates. Please let me know in the comments. If you'd like to book a session with me, I offer 30-minute and 60-minute Zoom sessions. I also offer recorded readings that are very similar to this one, you know, approximately 10 minutes. It's a private link to YouTube, and we look at the headspace and heart space, overall energy and underlying energy of you and your person. Or, you know, it could very well be just for yourself. You don't have to be in a relationship to do one of these readings. So I thank you all for listening. Please let me know if you resonate in the comments, and I wish you a wonderful 10/10 portal.